Hello Leo, and welcome to this reading for the year ahead. Today we are gonna be doing a Grand Tableau, which is working with the whole deck, 36 cards, and we are going to be having a look at your year ahead. Remember, these are timeless readings, so whenever you find a reading, there you have your message. This is Cards&Coordinates, this channel where we try to find out what's going on in the foreign shores. My name is Silvia, and let's start. Since we are going to be using the whole deck, I have chosen to do these readings with this one. This is the Grand Tableau by leotarot. Very small cards, and I have a small table, so they're just like perfect. So let's see. What is the main theme for Leo for the year ahead? What is the main theme for Leo for the year ahead? Okay, we got two. Book and key. Let me put all the cards on the table, and then we will start with the reading. Okay, first row. I'll show you the cards later. Lily's bouquet, child, sun, garden, fishes, whip. Second row, ring, stork, tower, mountain, heart, anchor, size, tree, mice, clover, man, coffin, cross, the moon, bear, clouds, ship, house, roads, woman, dog, letter, stars, snake, fox, birds, and rider. Okay, so starting the reading, we have the book and the key. The book is talking about secrets. However, if you are into tarot or astrology or anything which has to do with the unknown, with discovery, it can also signify that. With the key here, that stands for a solution, we can see that you are going to be able to find a solution to something that you are doing in secret, or find a solution for something which is related to those topics. You think about the hidden. What are you hiding? And it doesn't have to be something bad per se. Maybe you are hiding a project you are working on. Maybe you just met a new person and you don't want anyone to know about this new relationship. So there is something there which is, so to say, like below the table, that maybe you need to advertise, or maybe you need to let out in the open. So you will find a solution to do this. Okay, on the first row, we have Lily's bouquet, child, sun, garden, fishes, and whip. With the lilies and the whip here, I have the feeling that you have been having a lot of troubles in a relationship, because we have the fishes here too, which is next to the whip. So it's like plenty of troubles in this relationship. Lilies are signifying that this is something in your life that has, something that has been in your life for a very long time. As well, we have the child and the garden here. So this is a new beginning that has to do with something like out in the open. It can be a garden, it can be outdoors. And with the sun here, I have a little bit of a feeling that maybe you're talking to your partner or to the person that you are in a relationship with about taking a vacation, about going to a tropical beach where you can just relax and basically connect with each other. We have the man, this one, here in the center of the reading. And we have you, the woman, here. So, with the woman and the dog, you're showing up as a very loyal person. And the dog is mirroring the bird here. So, like someone who is not only very loyal, but who has stood the test of time. In the sense that maybe you have been very patient, with a situation that you have had in your life. However, with the clouds here, so the woman and the clouds here, you look very confused. And if we go inside this row, you see we have the ship and the roads and the house here. So this is someone with the ship who is thinking about moving, maybe migrating to another country, with the house and with the roads. So this is like a decision that you're making to change your home, maybe to another country. Maybe, let me see, because the man is showing up here with the clover and the coffin. Also 3 mice and the moon. From your side to the side of the man, the 2 cards that we have are the cross and the coffin. And we have started here on the first row with someone who is fighting and someone who is having a lot of problems. This someone is looking for a solution. Someone is looking for a new beginning. There is the sun, so that might involve vacation or might involve as well a success, that you are able to find this solution to this secret that you are thinking of. If we look only at the first row, we see that we have a person here who is still trying to find a solution. However, if we go down and we see where the woman is, who is your significator, and we see where the man is, and everything that is surrounding these cards, this is looking like someone who is being offered a job outside the country or in another place, who has kept this to herself because maybe she doesn't know how to tell the news to this other person, maybe because she just wants to protect that job offer, or simply because she is so fed up of this relationship that what she is thinking is, you know what, today I'm going to, not today, or one day I'm going to wake up, I'm going to pack all my luggage and just leave a note on the table, and I'm out of this relationship, because ring and size, this is a commitment that is being cut. A stork and the anchor. like someone migrating because of a job or to find an stability. And here in the middle, we have Tower, the Mountain, and the Heart here. So you see, the Ring is a card of commitment, of someone who is married. Now we have here Tower, Mountain, and the Heart. This is someone who is either single or isolated, or someone who just decided to keep her heart for herself. Enough. Like, you're not sharing your heart anymore with anyone. And everything is here on the same row. Let me see. The bear. So, yeah, looks like a person who is ready to leave a commitment. But as I said, still keeping it to herself, keeping it secret. Now we go for the third row, where we had your man. We had the tree and the moon. So probably this is a person that is older than you, and a person who is very successful. Maybe they have been having problems in their job, or maybe they have been getting less money. Or as well, they might have had some minor health issues, but with the clover here, looks like they were able to find a solution for that. When we get the tree here and the mice represent less of. And the tree stands for growth. It can be a spiritual growth, personal growth, health as well. Like I don't know if in English there is the same saying, but in Spanish there is a saying, you're stronger than a tree. So that you're a very strong person, and the tree here symbolizes that. But we have the mice next to it. So maybe this person was experiencing this concept of less of, either in their health or in their finances. However, with the clover and the coffin here, it's like they were able to find a solution for that. Now, that is the part that is regarding them. But as I said before, we have, I'm going to point it out on the table. So the man is here, the woman is here. I'm taking this reading like I'm reading for a woman. Between the man and the woman, there is a house. There are the paths. So house paths, take in any direction. And then coffin, cross. This is basically termination. And a very strong one. A coffin can be a box as well. So something, like with the key, maybe you're keeping something in a box and you're going to be able to open it with the key. And now, another storyline that could fit here. Maybe this person has been hiding something from you, something which is related either to their health or something which is related to their, not just money, but like the assets that they have. Maybe they have lost an asset, or maybe they have lost money and they didn't tell you. So maybe this is the secret that you're finding out now. Because we have the key there, the key with the book. So the key is opening up a secret. But we also have the coffin here. And it's giving me the vibes as if, for example, if this person you're with has an addiction, and maybe they have been using the funds that you got together to buy whatever they need for this addiction. This is something that you didn't know about, and the moment you find out, you're going to be actively looking to leave this house. Can be because you are offered a job in another country. Can be as well because there is someone new coming into your life. So when you see like the contrast, like maybe you're with this person and every day, because with the lilies and the whip there and the fishes on the first row, so like every day you're fighting, every day you're having arguments, and you are feeling this, how can I describe this? It's not that when you are not in peace, but it's not that. When you have all these feelings, especially in your tummy, and you feel always restless, you can never rest, you always feel like you are in a war area, and suddenly there is a new person coming and you go like, I can breathe. No arguments, no fighting, I can smile, I can breathe, I feel safe with this person. Could be that, however, I tend to think this has to do with the job abroad. Letter and rider. Letter stands for curriculums, resumes, writing communications, emails. Rider is the news. Someone who is bringing the news, or a younger person. Then we have stars here and the birds. Stars are the maps, GPS, and also everything that has to do with internet, like communications on internet. And the birds, they stand for the same. So what do the birds do? They bring news back and forward. And here we have the snake, which is a transformation. And we have the fox, which is a work card. With these two together, it can be either you find out that this person is hiding something from you and is spending your very hard-earned money in things that you are not very happy about. This person being represented by the fox, like this person having fox qualities in the sense of very clever, very cunning. They know how to do things for you not to know, not to find out. A snake would be the same kind of person. Normally, in a woman, normally, but it doesn't always go together. So if you want to, you can think of the snake as in the snake in the Garden of Eden, like this kind of a snake. So it's something tempting, but also the snakes, they shed skin. So might be someone, as I said, who is hiding something from you and is tempting you to do something which you don't like, or if it is a work context, this stands for jobs, the job that you do to pay your bills, your 9-to-5 job, and the snake is transformation. So we see that there is someone here who is changing her job because she is getting this news from abroad to change her job. Now, the center of the reading, as I said before, is this man. This man surrounded by the sun, the mountain man, the house, and here we have the, let me put this well like this, the snake. A man who was important in your life before, very important, might be a tall person, might be a person as well who was successful, that you made a house, a home with, and now that is changing. That is changing, but that is changing because you want to change it. With you here, we have the cross, the anchor, the pieces. So leaving an stability that you had before, cutting an stability that you had before, because it doesn't work for you anymore. If we see your portrait here, you're here in the middle. A portrait is taking 9 cards out of the reading. So with this portrait of you, you here in the middle, coffin, the cross, the moon, the bats, you, dog, fox, birds, and the rider. So a woman who is closing a situation in her life with the cross, who is taking another decision with the bats. A woman who is very loyal with the dog, but also the dog stands for being a woodworker. And since we have the fox here, and the moon also, which is like the reputation card. If you're into astrology, I believe that 10th house is the moon. So what you do and what people can see about what you do. And the fox would be more like the 6th house. Those things that we do every day, the kind of, I wake up at 7 a.m., but 9 a.m. I am at work. I work till 5 p.m. like this. So, fox and moon, a job, which is going to give you a huge reputation in which you're going to be very valued as a worker, because the dog is also that. It's a very faithful worker. It's someone who does what she needs to do at the time she needs to do it. Like, I need to this thing, who can I ask to? So this is my Leo. She is the person to go. And with the rider and the coffin, it's like finally this thing that you were keeping private, it's going to be out in the open. So the rider is going to reveal what is hidden inside the coffin. Let's see what else we see here. Let's get another portrait. Like, for example, now, this one with the stork. The stork, on top of the stork, we have the bouquet. On the bottom of the stork, we have the mice. The bouquet, the stork, and the mice is something that you valued, something that you found was good for you, something that you took as a present maybe. You realized that this was not such a thing. With the lilies and the clover here, and the clover next to a man, maybe you thought that this was a person you were going to have a good relationship with, but this person was not seeing you in the same way. Like, they always kept a part for themselves. Yeah, like they were hiding things of themselves. They didn't want to share those things with you. And honestly, I believe there is some kind of addiction here. Clover is also the things that we smoke. So, you know, if this person is smoking, or this person is a smoker, you can tell with the cards here. We don't have, the clouds are down here. They are not very far. It could be like clouds, clover is normally someone who is smoking, someone who is confused in their minds as well, someone with green eyes. You can see all these little things with Lenormand, but I don't have the context. So these are general readings. Obviously, it is not going to resonate with everyone, because like the ideal would be, this is what I'm seeing, and you asking me, so, and what about this, so we can see your questions on the reading. But like in a general reading, so this would be like the options: a man who is a smoker, a man who is tall and very strong, someone who was familiar to you before, but who is not familiar anymore, a person you thought you knew, but in reality you didn't know them. Yes, the man, taking the portrait of the man, so the man in the middle, on top, tower, mountain, heart, next to the man, the clover, the coffin, and then ship, house, and the pots. Maybe this is a person who came from another place. We have the ship here. Maybe it's a person also who's working in sales or who's traveling, and you are not the only person here as well. That might be the secret. Heartman, the ship. Maybe this person is having a relationship with someone in a distance, not in the place where you are living, maybe in a place where this person is traveling very often, and this is the secret that you're finding out now. Ring, tower, and a stork. Whatever commitment you have with this person, you're going to put this ring inside the tower, and I don't want to see it anymore. Don't want to see it anymore. And with the lilies and the rider here, whatever you are doing now, this is going to stay in your life for a long time, and it's going to bring you stability. You might meet someone else too. Someone who might be younger than you, very talkative, but that has gray hair. Yeah, lilies, bouquet, the child there. Yeah, could be someone that younger than you. As I said, very talkative. A very loyal person too. Maybe a person who was also in a relationship with the same troubles that you had. Because we have the, like the whip here at the beginning of the row, and the rider here. Or maybe someone who is very argumentative or very opinionated. But you seem like you're going to be having fun with this person. Your conversations are going to be very lively. Let's see what else we can see. Yeah, I think this is basically it. So as a recap, you will find out a secret that someone has been hiding, and you will reveal the secrets that you have been hiding. If the person next to you is hiding a secret, this secret might have to do with either this person having an addiction, either this person getting funds, like from the common funds, to sustain this addiction, this person having a relationship with someone else that you don't know about, and now you're going to find it, or this person having problems with their economy, like maybe they were fired and you didn't know about that. On your side, you might get a job abroad with the sheep and the pots here. So you are going to to leave this relationship. You will be living in a better house as well. On this job case, you will be very valued as a worker, but also you will gain a very good reputation in that field. If there is someone new coming into your life, this person is likely to be younger than you, very talkative, with gray hair, and also, you know, like a little bit argumentative, but you're going to be fine with that. You're going to like that. Okay, Leo, so this is what I had for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Remember that these are general readings. Whenever you find it, the Grand Tableaus are usually made for a period of 6 to 12 months. So as I said, whenever you find it, that's your time. Thank you for being here again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.